That went pretty good. So I say let's get out of here, right? Can we wrap it up now? You all through?
Actually, before we wrap it up, Richard, I'd like to ask you a few questions. If you could just keep your answers short and simple. Would you be willing to do that?
Sure, let's do it. It's fine. We still on? Okay.
So what do you think is the best way to get your message across to those who are searching for an answer to their hair loss problem?
The best way is the website. Actually, live cut-ins on TV is the best way, but our website is very informative. And if people go there, spend a little time, watch the videos. Just watch the videos and what we do and these live demonstrations under high-definition cameras. I think it's impressive. I think that's convincing. I think it's the best way.
So it's the videos that convince people?
Well, if I was a hair loss sufferer and I wanted proof, I mean, I can go from website to website and see the same words written on every website. It's just blah, blah, blah to me. I don't know how you are, John, but I just skim over websites. You know, who wants to read all that wording? So I think people zero in on the videos. And they should, because that's where they get the proof. That's where they get the proof that they can look actually natural.
Will we ever see another company do demonstrations and makeovers as you do?
Wow, that's a weird question. I would say that's light years away. And seriously, I'll tell you, because look, we're the only ultra custom company out there. We're a company, composed of hair system makers. That's the way I like to say it, right? And so we have proprietary techniques and things that we do that enable our systems to look so good under high definition cameras. Other companies, what do? They check off an order form and send it over to China. Well, we see those hair systems on the street. There's no way they can undergo a live makeover performance. No way. Otherwise, they'd all be doing it. I mean, ask yourself, why are we the only company that does that? Because we were able to fool those cameras to make a hair system that looks absolutely natural.
Can you elaborate on the fact that Farrell, being composed of hair system makers, will help someone choose Farrell?
Well, if people in their search get the message, it should help. In other words, picture yourself buying a car from a dealership that has no servicing. If anything goes wrong, they can't fix it. You have to buy another one. So after we do the delivery, at that point, if a person wants more density, less density, change materials, change the shape of the hairline, a longer hair, shorter hair, more highlights, whatever they want, we fine tune, we tweak, we modify, whatever you want to call it, we make it happen so we can hit their aesthetic goals. So, and also the fact that we have our proprietary techniques, which I kind of answered your other question in this way, that enables us to get these looks in the beginning. So day one, they're going to look great, is what I'm trying to say. And then after that, you know, if there's ever an issue, they don't have to buy new systems like with other companies. You know, we modify them, and the systems evolve as we work with them, and they get better and better and better and better, if that makes sense. So you've got to be with a company that is composed of hair system makers. You got to be.
Tell me, what do other companies do when a client has issues with their hair systems?
Oh, like I just said in that last question. Frankly, in most situations, they have to buy another system or set of systems. You know, but then there's a lot of companies that put people on program hair. There's all different ways to say that, but let's just call it program hair, where you get so many systems a year. You know, and if they have an issue and it's not working, what does that company do? They go in the back room and take another one out of the guy's box, or the woman's box, and try to make that happen. And it doesn't work. Just doesn't work.
What problems do clients from other companies have to deal with?
We can take that off of what I just said. It doesn't work because certain things are always going to be issues with those kind of systems. And one is the fact that, God, I mean, just go on their websites, you see everyone with the same design. Everyone's combing it off to the side or combing it down on their front hairline, like Ashton Kutcher or a Justin Bieber type look. How many of those looks do we have to see on the planet? I mean, and that really stops a person from having a lot of style options. When you can't show your hairline, you know, there's not many styles, you know, you can actually have. So The main problems other companies, the clients have with other companies is you can't show the hairline. They're too thick because you certainly can't show a scalp-like appearance because all the knots they don't look like they're growing out from the skin. Hair that's going to tangle quickly because it's all decuticalized. Color fadage, lack of style options. I mean, there's many issues that frankly never get resolved.
What about Farrell attachments?
Yeah, I'll talk to you a little bit about it because there's hardly anything to them. I'm serious. At one time, we used to have a lot of adhesives. You had to have lace cleaning guns. But as our techniques have evolved, so has our attachment technique. So in our situation, a client can have their system off and they're clean in a minute. They can also attach it in a minute. I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
How do other companies attach?
Many different ways. Most big companies will try to glue you to them. Remember I told you they have these packages, okay, where you come in so many times a month, maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, and they really glue these things on. And that means you go in every week or every 2 weeks and have it all cleaned up, taken off. It's a 3-hour deal. You know, it's just your drive to and from and everything. And that's how they trap you. They glue you to them. You think, I would never want to do that myself at home. What a mess that was, you know. So, no, I mean, if you can put on a shirt, you can put on your hair system. It's ridiculous.
What about the factory direct companies?
Factory direct companies, there's a lot of them out there. You know, anyone can be one. You know, John Boy, you could put up a website and say, I'llGetYouHair.com, and people will send you orders. You send it over to China, charge $500, $600, $700 for a hair system or something. Make yourself a world of profit. You're going to spend $50 maybe. And but the thing is, the clients that go to those companies are in their kitchens designing their own hair systems. You know, look, we're ultra custom and we know all the elements that need to be incorporated into every design. I mean, it's brain surgery. To have it work right and to have the growth patterns, gravity splits and irregular shaped hairlines and right densities and hair textures all working together to get your designs. I mean, it's rocket science. There's no way we can expect someone off the street to design their hair system with a little tape measure. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I think, no, I was going to say maybe they serve a purpose. They really don't. You'll spend more money with those companies than you will with Farrell. In a 5 to 7 year period, you'll spend more with them and have to have more and more systems than you will with Farrell. So to me, I see no purpose in them. Because it's all about the look, John. It's all about the look. And if after all that work, you just get one of these out-of-the-box, kind of thick, non-scalp-like appearance systems, it just doesn't work.
Are most of Farrell's clients from other companies?
I wish. It takes a while for people to get the message and to actually leave their stylist. I don't know. I've been doing hair all my life. There was a saying we have: you don't cheat on your hairdresser. You know, you always want to come back. You know, so I think it's hard for some people to leave, especially when they're tied into those contracts. I'd say 25%, maybe 30% of our clients actually come from other companies, maybe more, I'm not sure, I don't have an exact number. But we like when they come from other companies because everything they experienced were the opposite, exact opposite. And this is what they were looking for and thought, like, doesn't someone do it like this? Well, we do.
Tell me a little bit about why you tour all over the world and meet with people with hair loss problems.
Yes, we do have the Farrell Tour, and I wish it was all over the world, but we can only hit so many cities. But we do go to just about every continent. The thing is, when you have the reputation of being the best in the world as far as undetectability, I mean, look, people that want to look good, and most people want to look good, they want our systems. And it's expensive to fly to Hollywood or to our New York location or whatever. So it just seemed advantageous that we go to them. And it was a very successful idea and makes life fun. And, you know, we're able to help people all over the world. We really like that. We're not a neighborhood salon, really, except for the first year or so we were in business. You know, we've been a worldwide company.
Do you have any parting shots or statements you'd like to add?
Parting shots, boom, boom. I would say I would say parting shots. If you're going to wear hair, wear the best or wear nothing. That's one parting shot. Let's see if I got any others. I think maybe something like it's all about the look. Really. Wasn't there a commercial? It's like, you could almost say it's all about the look, stupid. Wasn't there something about that? But anyway, but it's all about the look. And we give them the look. And with Farrell, we should be the most expensive on the planet. We really should. I mean, we're the best in the world as far as undetectability. We're hair system makers who put a lot of work into these, and yet we're less than everyone else when you compare that 5 to 7 year period that a pair of our systems last. So we're the best you can get for the least amount of money. But let's see, anything else that I could say would be, there is a difference. We call it the Farrell difference. And other than that, those slogans, I have none other.